You paid 25 grand to go see Taylor Swift? I mean, 'cause that's why I
Probably
played Taylor
more.
Swift. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it really came about. I was gonna freeze my eggs 2 years ago, like January 2023, and I was really struggling with the idea of it. I don't really want kids, but I was like, maybe I will someday, even though I haven't. And then I was gonna do it, but my boyfriend who I'm with doesn't even want kids, so I was kind of freezing my eggs for this idea of a guy in the future who I might be with who wouldn't adopt, which
Yeah.
I would be open to. Like, I would
Right.
adopt, but it's like I was freezing my eggs in case I break up with my boyfriend who I don't plan on breaking up with, and I meet a guy who refuses to adopt. Like, it was like this. And then I just was crying about it all the time, and I felt sad about it. So I just said, I'm not doing this. And then I was like, wow, I just saved all that money that I was literally I was at the checkout counter at Walgreens about to get the shots. And I go, no, I'm not doing this. And I walked away. And then that's when the tour was announced. And my boyfriend he didn't say spend that money, but he goes, I said, I'll probably go to a couple shows. I'm not going to go crazy. I know you think I'm going to. I'm a huge Swiftie. And he said, I thought I'd never see you again. Who knows when she'll do this again. It's the thing that brings you the most joy of anything I've ever seen anyone be excited. Like, Taylor Swift is your life. Would go to every chance you have. So I
Right.
did. And I
Wait,
I
I'm
went to see
thinking
her 12 times in 1 year.
you even have the same phone case as Taylor Swift. How far does your
I
fandom
do.
go? I mean, do
It's
you
pretty intense.
it is intense.
It's
Do you feel good about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift? Are they gonna last? What's your take on all of this?
I don't know, it's so hard for something that with that much attention to last, but I hope it lasts forever, and I really like him for her. It's just a guy that has his own shit, and he's secure enough to handle being with someone that famous.
Have you met her?
Yes, I met her before I was a huge fan, and then I saw her concert, and I was like, "That was amazing." And then I kind of became a Swiftie, like an addict almost. Like, it just hit me, and I go, "This is my
Wow.
thing." And I am hardcore. I mean, I'm definitely the biggest Swiftie anyone in my life knows. I hardly have met anyone that is on the level that I am. I love her to death, and but I was in a documentary about her, talking bad about her. I mean, I was part of a compilation in this
Oh,
documentary that she had on Netflix that was like, why she had to go away. And I was mouthing off on some interview about her in a way that was not kind, but it was out of me being jealous and feeling like I couldn't be
right.
friends with her because she was hanging out with skinny models. And what is she doing? And then I watched the documentary, like I watched the trailer as a Swiftie. I watch it as soon as it drops, and I hear my voice being like, she's too skinny, all of her model friends. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm in, what? And so I freaked out. I write everyone I know, I go, what? Am I in this documentary? When did I say this? And they go, you would never say that about her. That's not your voice. And I go, yes, I would. And they go, you would never say that about, you love her so much. I go, bitch, I would say this about you. You're my best friend. But if you got too skinny and I was getting jealous and you looked better than me and you had all model friends, of course I would. And then it comes out in the documentary, she was anorexic. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm making fun of not making fun, but commenting on someone's body who had the same fucking thing I did. It's like, it was so grotesque. And so I issued an apology on Instagram, not to get any attention from it. I really was trying to write her privately, but I couldn't find the way to do that. So I just put it on Instagram hoping she'd see it. And she did. And she wrote back to me in the comments, like, thank you so much. This means so much to me. I said, I just explained I was projecting and I was
Right.
jealous, and it was a gross moment, and I regret
I
it.
get
And
it.
she forgave me. And since then, I love her so much. And I'm just, yeah, I've been to 12 shows. I mean, I was on tour last year. I did like, probably at least 60 shows, different cities. And then I also went to 12 different cities for Taylor Swift. I went on
Wow.
like 2 tours.